3 common mistakes for you to avoid with your triangle to easily 10x your results, and hey, maybe even triangle your coach.
The first way to make your triangles better is to stop doing this. Crossing your ankles through your outside leg, curling down on the choking leg. A lot of ways people feel like this helps controlling posture. I'm about like 175, 160 pounds. Mr. Ethan here is about like 139, 140. He could still posture up. What this does, it can put unneeded pressure on your knees and you're literally wasting the potential functionality of your left leg. So let me show you what you should do. Versus crossing your ankles or trying to hold your hips up, what we're gonna do is you're actually gonna take your outside foot, you're gonna put it to the hip, and your whole focus is gonna be lifting your groin into the armpit, all right? Now, when I say hips, I'm meaning groin. I don't wanna say groin 1,000 times in this video. So versus here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my foot to the hip, and I'm gonna be sitting up to grab my shin. Now, if my partner postures up super high, it becomes much more difficult, especially for someone who's much smaller. But I'm gonna allow him to posture up just so you guys get a good example. If I'm here, I don't wanna be crossing my ankles. It's not gonna help me, especially if it's with a bigger opponent. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna control the collar, and I'm gonna make sure the back of my right knee, the choking leg, is really tight to his neck. My foot that people would normally cross over, curling down, I'm actually gonna bring it towards my butt to the hip, and I'm gonna lift my hips in the air here. This makes it much easier to keep the shoulder and the neck between your legs for the triangle. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break my partner's posture down by pulling and bringing my knees to my chest. And all I'm needing is this right here. The next thing you can stop doing to actually 10x your results in your triangle is when you're controlling your shin, is to stop bringing your ankle in front of your outside leg. When you look at a triangle and you have it right here, if you pull over your knee right here, the thought process behind this is what? Oh, I got my calf behind the neck, it's gonna be a tight triangle. If my partner though, especially if they got some good old muscles on them, they're gonna be pinching his elbow down, not posturing up. They're gonna be pinching his elbow down. So if I try to, bring my knee straight to my chest, my ankle's blocking. Now I can't lock up my figure 4. So then maybe I try to go wide, keep pinching up. I try to go wide, and look, I can't. So then you get stuck in this scenario. Oh look, I got my triangle locked up. But even against somebody who's 139, 140 pounds, I can't finish them. And with someone like Ethan, guys, you're gonna be able to put that kid to sleep to get him to tap. So then that's when you jump into all the stuff you've seen, arm across here, and finish. It's a lot of unneeded work. What do we do different? What we do different is that we control our shin, and I keep my calf, my leg, everything below my knee, angled across his back. What I'm looking to do is I'm looking to get off angle, bringing my knees to my chest here. Because what I'm actually trying to do is bring his elbow higher up, closer to my armpit. What happens when this elbow gets higher and closer to my armpit is that the shoulder collapses into the neck, which is what helps choke your partner. So versus taking the arm to the other side, when you underhook this and bringing your knees to your chest, now you have an incredible angle to bring your knee towards your chest here, which is trapping his elbow. And if Ethan tries to pull his elbow out, it's stuck. And if he pulls a little too far, he's gonna get a nice, beautiful arm lock. But from here, now, we lock up the triangle, and because you're using these details, all you do is curl your heels to your butt. You don't even have to start to squeeze. Once you get to the bottom, then you slowly flex your leg to get the tap. So the days of being at a tournament, catching a triangle, squeezing as hard as you can, praying that they tap because your legs are burning out, are done. The last one, and I'd argue one of the sneakiest details you could look at, is being very careful when you're trying to finish a triangle, and let's say your partner has the elbow kind of at your groin here, maybe not that deep, maybe like, let's say like right here, and you're trying to finish, and you're going, you're trying to bring this leg over, and then your partner takes their left shoulder, starts collapsing your leg. Now it's very difficult. And they're probably gonna fight, so they put you on their toes, they circle their head out, and now you're in a real pickle, right? This is probably maybe where you've been before. Thank God you found this video. So versus angling my heel so far over here, number one, not blocking the leg, but just coming over this far, when he throws his shoulder over, look how easy it is for him to put pressure into my leg. When I angle everything below my knee to be more in line at a slight angle to his back, now when he tries, it's much different and more difficult for him to do so. For those of you that have seen our collar sleeve video, I'm not even flaring my elbow. If I do this with flaring my elbow, if he tries to stack me and go, this is what I use against ultra heavyweights.
For you to continue improving your results as a white belt, make sure you guys check out this video right here.